Should be going live momentarily.
Nice.
Okay, we're live. Hey, what's up, everyone? Let me know if you guys can see me and hear me. We are just getting started. Thanks to everyone that's signed in or tuned in today. What's going on, Janos? What's going on, Flix? What's going on, Lawson? Nightglow, Avi, what's up? Thanks for joining in. I'm coming in kind of staticky. Uh-oh. We had this issue the first time I did this where I was getting static and I might have to reboot. Let me know if anyone else is getting the staticiness. Check. Let me know if you guys are getting any static or glitchiness on my audio. Or if it sounds fine, then just thumbs up and let me know. Okay. Alright. Seems to be all good. I think it was just one person that sounded staticky. So, Jason, if it's still sounding staticky, try restarting the stream, refreshing your page. Wicked. Lots of people in here. Okay. Who else is Ellis? What's going on? Section 23, Marky Rush, Paul Harrison, External Influence, Charlie. What's going on, brother? Thanks for joining. Lior Mugatihi. Don't really know how to pronounce her name. Table. Anartist. Synchronization. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We got 55 people in so far. Awesome. This is amazing. All right. And, today we're doing things a little bit different. I got a moderator here, Chris, also known as Random Beat. You'll see his video soon. I'm just on full screen right now, so I can't show you. But he will be helping moderate today's live stream. So I've carved up 2 hours today to celebrate, celebrate my channel reaching 20,000 subscribers. And thanks to all of you who have supported my channel. It's been an amazing journey, and I look forward to doing more stuff with you guys. So this is an amazing day, and I had planned this for a while now, but things just got really busy in October. But finally, we got some time to do a live stream so we can celebrate with you guys hitting 20,000 subscribers. So comment, let me know where you guys are tuning in from, where in the world.
Alan, we are getting some reports of static again.
Oh, still static. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. So what's going to happen? Well, unfortunately, I'm going to have to reboot my computer. You might get a black screen momentarily. I hope you guys don't mind, but I'll be back in a minute. Sorry, guys. And Chris, if you don't mind, if you could just, I guess, interact with everyone there for now, and then I'll be back shortly.
Yeah, sure. Hopefully it'll keep the stream going. I don't know.
Yeah, it should be all right. The last time it was fine.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. All right. All right, guys, we're going to try this one more time. Just one moment, just trying to find Chris. What's going on, Tom Garcia, Rick, Waypoint, Jack, Master JFK. Chat. Hey, Chris.
Yo.
All right, you're back. Okay, cool. So we're going to try this again.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yep. Okay. We are live still. Okay, great. All right, let me know if it's still skipping, guys, or glitchy. I just rebooted my computer, so hopefully it'll be okay now. Much better. Okay. Sweet. Sweet. Much more clear. Okay, that's good. Sweet. Sup, Aiden? What's going on? Congrats on your new release on DNB Vibes. Wicked tune. Shouts to the Digipax, Master JFK, Luca La Rosa, Tim Dowchow, Stephen Weir, Jonathan Wignall, Micus, Jeff. What's going on? All right, sweet. All good now? Sweet. Okay. Jarrett still is glitchy still? No way. The same. Hey, Chris, are you still there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I wonder if it's because of Zoom that's it's skipping.
I don't know. You sound great to me. Sounds fine.
Yeah.
Looks fine. Well, it did look fine.
What about on YouTube?
Let me unmute that real
Yeah,
quick.
check. Okay, some people refresh and it's sorted now. So yeah, if you guys can just refresh the page, see if that fixes it. Bad sound.
Yeah, I just unmuted you and it seemed to be okay to me.
Okay. All right, it's getting better for some people. Okay, we'll just roll through it for about 10-15 minutes and let me know if it gets worse, everyone, and then we'll see if we can fix it for you guys. But seems to be working for some of us. So again, if it isn't working, if it's just refreshed. Yeah, so people are saying if you refresh it, it'll be fine. All right, so I'm gonna go into Ableton. Check. Oh. So once again, thanks again everyone for tuning into my live stream today. We are celebrating 20,000 subscribers, and I'm designing sounds and presets for you guys, and I'll be giving them all away for free. You have to be tuned in to receive the link. I'll send you guys the live link momentarily. Basically, what's going to happen is it will be a shared Google Drive folder. Last time we tried Dropbox and you guys blew up my Dropbox and it ran out of bandwidth in like 2 hours. So this time we're going to try Google, which has a lot more bandwidth. Yeah, I'll send you guys the link momentarily. For some of you, it seems like it's still not working. Hope you can just bear with us. If it gets increasingly worse for more of us, I'll see what I can do. But seems like it's working for the majority. So yeah, we'll just roll with it for a bit. Okay, so I'm gonna go into Ableton. Yeah, so the way it works today is just send your request. Chris is the moderator, also known as a random beat. So he's gonna keep a tally on the requests. So the way it works is the requests with the most I'll deal with in priority. And also remember, we also have super chat. So if you really want to bump up your requests, now I'll be taking the super chats in terms of bid size. So anyone that's bidded, I'll take yours in priority. Now I will say that I'll do my best to fulfill your requests. I can't do everything. There's some sounds that take a lot longer to figure out. So what my only guarantee is I'll try my best. All right. So any requests yet, Chris?
Yeah, our first request was a G-Ting bass, if you're familiar with that.
What
G-Dub
artist is...
Tink Ya Bad bass.
Oh, okay, G-Dub. Let me look that up. I don't know if that's on Spotify. Nope. I gotta look it up on... It's probably an old dub, because G-Dub is an old producer from the 90s. G-dub. What was it called? G-dub.
G-dub Tink, Tink. Yeah, bad bass.
Oh, okay. I found it now. Yeah, it's on YouTube. I'm just playing it on YouTube. You guys aren't going to hear it because I've muted my SoundCloud so I don't get any copyright. Exactly. Chat. Oh, just gotta fix my sound card. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's get started. Any other requests other than that, Chris?
Oh yeah, we've got they're coming in like hotcakes right now.
All right.
The next one on the list is the bass from Serum Black Metal.
Okay. So the G-dub bass, I think, is pretty simple. There's I think there's a square. I think that it's overlapping of a triangle. It's actually similar to a lot of what Full Cycle does back in the late 90s. Shouts out to Dark Stranger. This one might need some fine tuning. I'm just going to save it for now in the folder and I'll send you guys the folder link. Call this G-dub. And Chris, I'm going to send you the link so you can share it every once in a while if anyone's asking for the link.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. What's everyone saying in the chat right now?
Just lots of requests coming in.
All right.
Trying to tally them up and see if we've got any multiples.
Yeah. Could you possibly put it on a shared Google Drive? That way I can read them as you update it.
Sure.
So there's the preset link. Who's that black metal song by?
Serum Black Metal.
Okay.
And that one's actually has had a few people ask for it.
All right. We'll move on to that one next. All right, that sounds like some FM. It's pretty much a foghorn bass. Now it depends on, so here's the thing, is finding the right waveform to do that sound. So the technique of the waveform, foghorn, is essentially it's, you have two oscillators. One is applying some FM. Sometimes the trick with these foghorns is that your second oscillator is in the 5th key, that +7. You've seen that a lot in my previous videos, so. Now what I like to do with these foghorns is I like to add some pitch modulation, so the pitch slides a bit. So I'm using the LFO1 to do that. Now the reverb is sounding kind of muddy, so that's one key, is you gotta cut the lows from that reverb. Get rid of those muddy frequencies. And I want more of those higher airy frequencies on the reverb, so you reduce the high cut. You don't want to cut the high, maybe just a little. You could cut a bit of the high end, but mostly you want to keep it intact. You could increase the size of that reverb. And one of the magic numbers I use for reverb tails, we have 5.6 is, I think that's 4 bars. 11, around 11.2 is 8 bars. So those are just general numbers I use for decay. Now I'm just gonna play around with the waveform. I just intuitively went for anti-stasis because that was actually the waveform that I used to make the dead limit Reese, or recreate Noisia's dead limit Reese. Shouts out to Noisia. So I just went there, but it could be a number of different waveforms. That sounds a bit closer, actually.
Could you email me that link? We've got a few people asking for the Dropbox link, but that one you posted in the chat, it's so big, like it's a big redirect, and it won't let me repost it.
Okay, let me just paste it in our Zoom chat.
Perfect.
Yeah. I can find my Zoom chat. Can't find it right now. All right, I'm just going to email it to you. Okay, just sent it over, and I found your Google Doc. Thanks for that.
Thank you.
save this. I'll just call it. It's not exactly the black metal, so I'll just call it black metal 1. I'm gonna keep trying. I actually made something similar for my preset pack. I could essentially just go into my preset pack and dig it out. Oh, one thing I forgot is to apply a filter to it. That will help. Let me just save this project so I don't lose it. Oh, that one sounded good. See, it takes a while to tweak it, and then you find a sweet spot. I'm gonna save this as black metal 2. Now, in black metal, he's actually layered a sub with noise underneath. We might have to do that separate. So we might have to, like, create a separate patch for the sub. I just picked it up just now, just listening to the track. That there's a... So I'm just taking the low end out, and then what I'm gonna do, let's get a beat in here for some vibe. I'll just throw in a quick loop. Let's see what we can find in our packs. Proxima pack has some cool loops. Okay, so what I'm going to do is make this an instrument rack. So just group it, Command G, makes it into instrument rack, and then we can layer a separate, well, you can duplicate this. So I can call this Foghorn, and this I can call sub. So I'll create a sub underneath. So I'm just going to mute the bottom here. And then open up this serum, the second one here, and we'll create a sub. So we'll just use a sub bass, sine bass. Now we can turn off the reverb and EQ. So we're gonna add some noise on top. And we're going to high pass that noise. So high pass, turn off the filter for oscillator A and B and enable the noise. And now we can try a number of different noise. Each noise profile sounds a bit different, so we can filter it so the noise goes along with the foghorn. So we can introduce a second filter here and then apply the same envelope. You hear that noise of the sub? Now we can do some interesting stuff with that noise. We can add a LFO. Cool thing to explore is the auxiliary source. So envelope 2 is modulating the filter frequency, but then you could have an auxiliary source which modulates the amount that that envelope is moving at. So you could apply an LFO to the amount. So that gives you some interesting results. What happens when we try it on the foghorn? Apply LFO 2 to, let's try the warp first, see what happens. Interesting. You just gotta experiment. It's interesting too. Let's say this is number 3.
Yeah, I was about to say, could you save that one?
Yeah. Save that as number 4. Okay, so you guys got a number to try with there. What's next, Chris? What's the next top request? Any super chats yet?
Yeah, I was about to say we have got our first super chat from Synchronization with a K, and the track is 216 by artist Shades.
All right, I'm gonna look it up. Thanks to Synchronization for your super chat, and remember, if you guys send the super chat, then we will take your request as a priority. Okay, checking. So this track 216 has like 2 or 3 bass sounds. Synchronization, could you please specify which bass you're referring to there? Super chat is the dollar icon on the bottom of the, when you send a chat, there's this icon with the dollar sign. In the meantime, I will I'll check out Woodsy. Thanks for your super chat. So I'll check out your track. Objective Peck. Yeah, guys, if you send a request, just be specific because some of these tracks have multiple bass sounds.
Synchronization said about 57 seconds in.
Okay, I'll go check that out. 216. So at 57-second point, there's still two different bass sounds. There's one that sounds like a Hoover sound. I can try the Hoover sound if that's. Let me know if that's what you're talking about. That dun 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 dun. Let me try it with WaveTable. So WaveTable has a super saw, which allows us to create a super fat sawtooth sound. So WaveTable is Ableton's version of kind of like Serum. It uses WaveTable synthesis. Now if I can only find a super saw in here.
While we're waiting, Andrew Ashley, you did a super chat. Was that for the Contact Planet 9? Is that what you would like to hear? If you could answer us in the chat, that would be great.
Thank you, Andrew, for your super chat. Anyone know where the super saw is on WaveTable? There's dual saw, that might work. Double saws, that could work. I wish WaveTable can have more than 8 in terms of unison mode. I'm using, wrong envelope. For these ones, I'm gonna have to adjust the. Well, I'm gonna have to save it as an Ableton instrument rack. So. That's kind of cool. So this is oscillator 1. Let's see if I can modulate.
Koblenz suggests trying basics and then quad saw.
Where?
I think it's in WaveTable. He said to try basics and then quad saw.
Oh, there's a quad saw. Cool. Yeah, I see it. That's kind of cool. It's not the sound I want, but this is a cool sound for pluck stuff. I mean, that's cool sound anyways. Let me just save that. So I'm going to call this pluck stab. I'm going to have to put this in the folder. Cool. All right. I'm gonna try one more time in Serum. Just gotta save this saw step. Call it saw step shades. That one's a little more difficult to make because I think it's an analog synth. It sounds like a Juno 106. Those Hoover sounds were definitely made with old school synths. You can, if I only had Sylenth, I don't have Sylenth anymore because there's a patch on Sylenth which has that sound. Yeah, I don't have Sylenth anymore. Okay. Gotta check out Dance Night Vision. I'll check that next.
No, you were right on top of it. Read my mind.
Thank you. Thank you for taking those down, Chris. Dance Distance Night Vision. What version of Serum am I using? I have to check. I don't remember how to check.
Lewis also mentioned you could listen from 53 seconds. Says maybe a few sounds, but one I've always wanted to pull off.
Is this for the Distance Night Vision?
It is, yeah. He originally put 27 seconds in his super chat, but he's saying listen from 53 in the chat now.
Okay, 53
seconds in.
Okay. Okay. I got a number of square waves with bandpass filtering. Let's see. I'm gonna add a delay for some vibe. Probably we need a macro filter to play with the cutoff. Because what he does in that distance track is there's a wobble, but the filter changes like that, right? Can add some distortion to it. I'll do some post up. All right, I'm gonna save that. That's number 4, distance, night vision. So you're gonna have to play with this macro. Call this filter. Someone underneath my apartment is doing construction. I can hear the drilling, and it's a perfect time right now because I'm doing a live stream. Okay, the next one, let's do...
It's going to be Chris Lake, I Want You, the 1991 remix, and the requester was Charlie Handel. He says it's available on YouTube.
Oh, thank you, Charlie Handel, for your super chat. I believe I found this also on Spotify as well, so I'll just play it there. Yeah, and I believe someone requested this in the Midnight bass by 1991. It's a similar sound design, so hopefully I can kill two birds with one stone with this one. Let me just play Midnight as well as a comparison. 1991 Midnight. Yeah, that's it. I'll give you a bonus. I'm gonna add an optional LFO that you can play with this. So let's see, how should we do this as maybe as a mod here. Let's see how that would work out. Actually no, because we want, okay, let's just try LFO 1. And then we can add a mod macro there if you don't want that wobble. So I'll call this macro LFO. So if you're smart, you can like automate this, so you can play it and bring it in like that. There's actually an easier way to do that, but I just heard that right now and thought that's a cool trick to do. You can play it and then increase that LFO. Okay, so I will save that. Number 5, 1991, Want You, and Midnight. And actually the Want You one, there's an additional waveform underneath you could potentially add. So just remember, you can turn this on if you want that Want You kind of sound. Let me just check Want You one more time just to double check. Let's try another waveform underneath. Yeah, so just turn this on if you want another layer on this sound to thicken it up. I'll save that. Cool. Okay, what's next, Chris?
Up next, we've got Woodsy's request, and it's Objective Object TIV -Peckyard.
Okay, thank you for your request, Woodsy. Let's check out Peckyard. Oh, okay. Sounds like some FM with a lot of distortion. Let's see. Thank you, Flix, for your generous donation. That's so amazing. Just call this 06 Peck. I'm gonna keep trying this one. That sounded dirtier. That sounded pretty nasty. What do you guys think? I'll say this is Peck 02. Oh, I like Flix's request for Quest. Yeah, I would love to do that one. Let's do that next.
Yeah, that's it. That's generous donator Flix said to let Dark Stranger pick, and Dark Stranger picked that Quest track. So yeah, that works.
Thank you so much, Flix, for your generous donation. And I've been wanting to do Andy C. Shimon's Quest for a while now. It's actually one that's been requested a lot. So I'm glad you guys brought it up.
If you get a minute, could you post the link again? It won't let me post because I'm not a mod.
Okay. Do you know how to grant you mod access? I actually don't know.
Yeah, I do. I could tell you real quick if you want me to do it.
Actually, do I okay.
You go to YouTube and you click your little icon that's like, you know, with the drop down box, your channel, all that stuff.
Yeah.
You go to YouTube Studio and then the lower left corner settings and community, and you would need to add me to there.
Okay, just gonna add you momentarily. What do I type? It says paste the channel URL as of the user. So you're gonna have to
For some reason I can't. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Say that again, Sir Alan.
I need the URL of your channel in order to add you as a moderator.
Oh, okay. Hold on, I'll get it.
If you can just paste it to our Zoom chat, or actually email it, and then I'll grab it there. All right, so we are doing Quest Andy C. Shimon next. before I start, I just want to check in with you guys. I know I've been just really focused here on Ableton, but I do want to connect with you guys. So it's just the last time we did this, I got burnt out from designing and managing the chat room at the same time. So Chris was uh, very helpful today to offer his help to moderate the chat room, and definitely this feels a lot better. But I definitely want to connect with you guys and make you guys feel I'm here. So just gonna check in and see how you guys are doing. Shouts out to Dark Stranger, Master JFK, DJ Corrupt. What's going on, brother? Thanks for tuning in.
Master JFK has been killing it all day with great requests. We've got, I'd say half the list is from him, and they're all great tunes. So
cool.
He's a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah.
Tune knowledge.
Okay.
I just sent you the link in the chat, so
All right.
I don't know if it'll automatically update or what. We'll get it figured out, though.
Okay. Can you actually email it to me?
Yeah.
Okay. It's just I have my laptop open with the main YouTube screen, so that would be easier.
There you go. Should have it.
Sweet. Thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to add Chris as a moderator here.
Okay. To answer Charlie's question, he asked, is there a limit on requests? There's not a limit on requests, but to be frank with you, we've got so many at this point that there's no way we could get to them all, probably in a 10-hour stream. So if you really want to get yours heard, you will probably have to do the super chat. I hate to say that. I don't want to feel like anybody's forced to pay for a request. But we've just got so many in right now that I think that's about the only way you could get yours bumped to the top. So good news is I'm keeping a big long list, and I'm sure he will use that for his YouTube channel in the future. So
Definitely. All right, Chris, I've added you as a moderator, so let me know if that works. If not, then I'll just paste that link again.
yeah,
All right.
I think it's worked already actually without
Sweet.
even needing the refresh. So let me check here and see.
Sweet. So I will move on to doing Quest while you sort that out. Oh man, someone's drilling underneath me. It's super annoying. Because my microphone is picking it up really loud. It's blasting into my ears.
I'm not hearing it on Zoom.
Okay, that's cool. It's just for me, it's just, wow. They picked the best time to do it.
They can see the link now, so we're good.
Sweet. So I actually have done this bass a number of times. It's just a few different parameters, but it's just a detuned sine wave. We have an LFO as an envelope where it does some pitch modulation, so it does that do. So you get that do, 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 do. There's actually a bit of distortion or saturation on that, so we could.
That's got an old school vibe, doesn't it?
Yep. So I'll make this a macro. Depending on how much distortion you want, you can just use the macro and dial that in. Some of us like it a little more clear. And I'll even add a bonus for new school. You can add some noise. High pass that noise. So add a macro for the noise. If you want noise, then you can use the macro. Okay, so I'll save that as quest. All right, what's next, Chris?
We have got Jack Ryan. His request was Drop Tech Sentient, the Joe Ford remix. Okay. Sentient, the Joe Ford remix. That's a sick bass on Sentient remix. I did something similar like that earlier in the week.
That's a cool dance step. Call it 08 Joe Ford. All right, what's next, Chris?
Up next, we've got a donation from External Influence. Thank you for that. We appreciate it. And he would like a choice, either Shy Effects Roll the Dice or Document One Holy Moly.
All right, and External Influence shouts out, thank you for your donation. Actually, I know him personally, good friend, so thank you for that. Before I get to that, I just remembered I have a small bottle of champagne. I'm going to pop it for today's show to celebrate 20,000. So just give me a moment. I'm going to grab that champagne and then we'll do a toast together.
Same here. I'll be right back too.
Alrighty. Sweet. I got my champagne here.
Yeah.
Who else has a drink? It's Friday. Anyone want to join us in a cheers today? So I'm gonna pop this open. And I'll put on that track momentarily.
Yeah, dude. Congrats to the 20K, man. Well deserved.
Thank
Doesn't
you,
seem
man.
like it was that long ago you were at 10, though. So
Yeah.
you're bumping up pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. All right. Pour this in.
Jeff says he just hit the bong. There you go. Nothing wrong with a little blazing.
Nice, man. Whatever your thing is, do it up.
Dab one up. Says he's got it ready. Okay. Coke Zero for Night Glow. No problem.
Yeah. All right, so everyone, thanks again for all your support, for helping me hit 20,000 subscribers. It's been an amazing journey, and it's gonna keep being an amazing journey. So thank you for everything that you've done for my channel, for interacting, for sharing my YouTube channel, sharing my videos, and joining in with the chat every time I put out a video. You guys, it's been an amazing community that we have here, and it's gonna be even better. So let's keep doing this, keep progressing, keep working on your music, and keep getting better. And I'm gonna do my best to keep bringing more to this channel, improving this channel. I got some guests coming up and some different video formats that I think you guys are gonna enjoy. So thank you for being with me through this journey, and I hope that you guys will continue to be with me as I hit the next milestone, 30K, 40K, 50K. So I mean, the sky's the limit, and you guys are helping me realize my dream, which is to really pursue music and do this full time. So thank you so much for your support, and cheers. Oh yeah, nice. All right, so next tune is so I'm gonna check the document one holy moly first.
Charlie Handel says, thank you for being the best teacher on the whole YouTube.
Oh, that's sweet, man. Thanks, Charlie.
What are you shooting for? About 50K this time next year?
I'd like to. That'd be amazing.
I think you can do it.
Yeah.
They say the first 2 or 3 is actually the hardest.
Yeah. Okay.
2 or 3,000, not,
Yeah.
not 2 or 3 subscribers.
Okay, that's a nice bass in holy moly, and also gonna check roll the dice. Roll the dice shy effects. So the roll the dice bass is similar to the Quest bass, just a little more distortion. Just use that macro note that I provided you, Charlie, and that should give you the roll the dice bass. So I'll just focus on the holy moly bass, since we already have something like roll the dice. Now hopefully that's cool. All right, I'm liking the bass on holy moly. Once I have a sip of that alcohol, the real sound design starts to happen.
Please do not try this at home.
Yeah, yeah. So I've been using high passes a lot. Let's try a different type of high pass. So I know that there's a number of different interesting high passes in Serum. Let's try to flange high passes. Normal high passes just sounded better. And then I'm gonna apply macro 1 to the LFO. Okay, so you don't want that LFO. So I'll call this LFO. Do some interesting stuff with this. You could add another filter to it.
Flix asks, are you only doing bass presets?
No, we can do whatever you guys want. It's just that everyone's favorite sounds are basses, but definitely open to other sounds. So it looks like in Holy Moly there's some stereo depth happening.
Not quite yet, buddy.
Try a different waveform with this, one of the digital waveforms. Call a 09, holy moly. I got a couple different versions of this. Zero two. All right, Chris, what's next?
Bear with me 1 second. Let me jump back over to my list here. I think we've got Dave Burns, and his request was High Contrast, Return of Forever.
Okay. Haven't heard that song in a while. Shouts out to High Contrast.
Love some high contrasts. External Influence mentions he may be having an issue with the Google Drive where all the presets are at. He says the last preset I downloaded was the dub tink, but nothing has been saved in there since on my side. Oh, he says he sorted it. Never mind.
Okay, sweet.
Thanks for letting us know, External.
So, okay, High Contrast. So with that high contrast, basically can be done with a number of waveforms. You can choose a basic sawtooth, or you can explore different waveforms like crush wub. It'll just give you a different top layer. I'll just save one as a high contrast one. Then I'll go back to the sawtooth so you have the original one. This adds another layer to it. Put it an octave up on oscillator B and you get something thicker. There we go. Open up the filter a little bit. So I'll save that as number 2. Cool. What's next?
Up next, we have got, I guess we'll go with the $200 RUB. I'm not really sure how much of a donation that is, but we appreciate it. It's from Anna Kochmog.
Okay.
And
sure.
the track is Forward, Deep Inside.
Okay, Forward, Deep Inside. Okay, I can't find that on Spotify, so I'm going to look it up on YouTube. Okay, that's a cool sound. Maybe I'll base it off this sound. So, oh, that's a cool sound. I'm just gonna save that for you guys. It's a cool dance step. That's also cool. Save that. That's pretty nasty. I don't know what that is, but I'm just gonna save it. Nasty.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
Oh, that's filthy right there.
Yeah. I'll turn off some of these effects for a moment. And Beto, yes, this is celebrating 20K, and yeah, we are taking requests. And remember, if you use the super chat, then I will take those requests by priority. Let's start out over with the sound. Thank you, Daniel, for your donation. Source direct pads, can do. I'm gonna save this as 12 deep inside. Thank you. Glad you're liking that bass. All right. Okay. What's next on the list, Chris?
Up next, we've got a link. If you can look at the document from Ambido, he says the main bass, and he sent a link for us. It's in the doc.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Ambido, I'm the dude on the box on the bottom right of the screen. I'm just moderating, basically just tallying up which ones you guys want to hear and getting the info to Alan.
Mm-hmm.
Give a shout out real quick to Zevo Music Official.
Shouts out
We
to
see you.
That's a sick bass. Okay, let's try it. So that's Ballern Grawinkle remix. Sounds like some almost Alix Perez halftime styles. The thing with this one, I think there's more. The problem if I add like plugins to the chain, you guys won't have access to that plugin, but I'll just show you. I think there's some additional distortion on this sound for Embedo. Let's try saturation first. Yeah, we're gonna need more than just saturation. Thanks, DMBR TV. Yeah, I'll leave the link active just for a little bit, but I can't keep it that up for too long. This is just for anyone that's tuned in, so I will be taking some of these presets after and fine-tuning them, and perhaps it'll come out in a preset pack later on, so this is exclusive to you guys. Definitely to get them even sounding better, I need more time with each preset, but since this is a live stream and I want to get to as much requests as I can, I'm just doing my best to whip up some sounds, but I definitely would like to go back on some of these sounds and fine tune them and get them to sound even better.
Alan, I know we got started a little late, but we're probably, I'd say, what, 20, 30 minutes off?
All right, okay.
Just
Yeah,
to
we
give
can
you
go
a
for another
heads up.
20, 30 minutes. So I can export this as a wave since there's, unfortunately, but yeah, I'll just do that. I'll make it one long waveform. That sounds cool. Okay, so I'll export this. So we will call this Grauwinkle. I'll save the preset too, but you won't have the thermal distortion. All right, what's next, Chris?
We have got Charlie Handel. Oh no, wait, $5 pads. My bad. The pads in Source Direct Jade.
Jade. Okay. All right. And thank you everyone for your super chats. Amazing to get your support. All right, I gotta look this up on YouTube. It's not on Spotify. I don't remember Jade. So to whoever made the request for Source Direct Jade, are you talking about the electric piano pads that play? There's a number of paddy type of sounds in here.
Was Daniel Stetner.
Daniel, yeah.
Says it was recorded under Hokusai Elliott.
Yeah, I have it playing, but there's a number of different sounds here that could be called a pad, so.
Right.
There's this like Rhodes sound. Are you talking about the Rhodes, or are you talking about that airy synth in the background of the Rhodes?
Big ups to Dab One. I agree, man. Says he spent money on a college degree and hasn't learned as much as he's learned from you.
That's awesome, man. Shouts out to Dab One.
Shouts out to Inflate. Just showed up in the chat. What's good?
What's up, Inflate? All right. Well, while we wait for Daniel to respond to specify about that track, what else?
You want to go on to the next one?
Yeah.
Got, he says the airy one is nice.
Oh, the airy one. Okay. All right. We'll stay with that one then.
Perfect timing, Daniel.
Thank you, Daniel. All right. Cool. Daniel, how does that sound? I'll make that a long sample, but I'll also give you guys the preset for that. Because these pads, it depends on the chords you're playing, right? No, I was playing.
Getting lush.
Sweet. Okay, I'm going to save this. Jade pad. Now you may have to open these samples and cut it up because in Ableton, when it export it as a wave from session view, it sometimes it exports the loop twice back to back. So you might have to cut up one of the loops. Now I'm gonna save this preset. 14 Jade pad. Cool. What's next?
Up next, we've got Kane Baptiste with What a Ting L-Side remix, and he says the Warning Boo remix also has a similar Reese, so the Reese inside of that.
Okay. L plus warning ting, and thank you for your request. What a ting. Okay, so that is similar to one of the ones we made earlier. We could probably, well, gonna save that. Sounding nasty. I'll call this L side. Reese. All right, so that's done.
All right, next up we've got Master JFK, and the track he would like is Ebony Dubsters RA.
Okay, Ebony Dubsters RA. Probably have to YouTube this one. Original mix or original synth remix?
He doesn't say. Let's wait for the reply, hopefully, in the chat. Master's been on top of things today, so I'm sure he won't take too long.
Original sin. Okay. Someone says not the remix. Someone says the remix.
Master, he says the original.
Okay. All right.
It's the beauty of this music, you know. We got some folks like the original, some folks like the original synths. All good.
Do you guys want that distorted bah, or do you want that whoa 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 sound? It's like two basses. Bah bah whoa 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 bah bah whoa 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 whoa.
Master says RA original mix. And which of the two basses?
Bah bah whoa 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 bah bah whoa 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 whoa. Okay, I'll do the wobble first because that one it's simple. Actually, we probably did a sound like this already, but it's okay. It only takes a few seconds to do. We could do this. You're gonna add some distortion, make it fat. I'll make that optional. I'll add a macro for it. Okay, I'll just save that. Number 16, Ebony RA. The main bass, the first bass, is just a square with probably got lots of distortion on it. Okay, that's 16 Ebony RA square. All right, next.
Up next, we've got Charlie Handel with Chain Reaction, State of Mind.
Okay, state of mind. What, chain reaction state of mind?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How many more super chat ones do we have?
5, excuse me,
Okay.
5.
We'll try to do those 5, and that'll be it. So,
Yeah.
no more for after that.
Okie doke.
Okay. So this chain reaction one, actually, I'm gonna try to build it off another one we did today because it's similar. I think it was the black metal one. No, not that one. Yeah. Was there a request for a like a donk bass? Like a, I think I saw someone request that.
Yeah, there was actually a bunch of requests for a ding dong bass. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. Can anyone give me an example of a track reference for Ding Dong Bass?
DJ Sappo, Sappo,
Yeah.
ding dong bass.
Okay. Nasty. Okay, so that one is 17 State of Mind. Okay, let me check out that Sappo track. Oh, the classic Ding Dong Bass. Okay, sure. Going out to all the old school heads. Let's make this. Yeah, so you got to use the pitch wheel to make it go up and down. And I'll leave a macro for the filter in case you want it to open up. So I'll save that as 18 ding dong bass. All right, what's next, Chris?
All right, next we've got actually 2 requests from External Influence. He did 2 separate super chats, so we appreciate that.
Thank you for that.
And the first one is high metric, the chord synth sound in that.
Okay. Okay. And what's the other one?
The other one is lead synth in Lose Yourself by Kilohertz.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's a fun sound. Let's check out the metric. Okay, we'll do the kilohertz one first because I know pretty much exactly how to do that one. So these kind of dance synths, we did one earlier. Simply, you just bring the semitone of the second oscillator up to 7. It's always about that. So you've seen this in a number of my videos. It's always pushing it to number 7. And then we're gonna add some release to that. There's some glide there, so we can make this a mono synth, add some portamento. There's an EQ, there's so this one can be done as a stab, like the way I'm playing it, or you can play it as an LFO. I just save it as a stab first, so I'll call this Kilohertz stab. But you could also do it as an LFO. Now, I think it's LFO on the volume. add some effects on that. Yeah, we'll save that as LFO. Okay, let's check the other request, metric high.
Yeah, it was metric high, and it was the chord synth.
So I'm hearing layers here. There's a piano in there. So the secret to this metric high, it's less about sound design and more about layers. So there's like a piano, there's a synth playing on top. So this one you can't really do with a simple. Maybe we can do with pigments because we can layer sounds in pigments. Perhaps we can make something close. We'll see. So pigments, there's a sample. You can use samples. So there's a piano. I believe there's a piano in here. Bells. They don't have it. I'm sure. There it is. Piano. This layer I will use as a synth. So I like pigments. It offers us some different possibilities with the sample. There's also a granular synthesis mode. Save this as a sample. If I could find the key. I'll save a minor and a major triad. This time I'll just put it in the arrangement view so we don't loop it. High metric, high chord, major, F major, and then we'll do a F minor for all you dark heads, and then we'll do something jazzy for all you jungle heads. Call this minor 7th. And then I'll also save the pigments preset. Save preset as, yes. Name, metric, high, chord, piano. Oh, so I don't know where, oh, export, I see, export preset. There we go. What's after this one, Chris?
We have got Stefan Pramer, 21 Pilots, Heathens, Magnitude bootleg.
Okay. 21 Pilots. What remix?
Magnitude bootleg.
Oh, okay. There we go. Nathan shuts out. Amazing to hear you've written 40 tracks this year. That's insane. You're a beast.
Yeah, that's impressive. I struggle to finish tracks, so to get 40 out, that's crazy.
Yeah, good job, Nathan.
He says the main bass of that track, if possible.
Of the 21 Pilots?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that sounds like a form of a Reese. I think we did something, again, something similar. It just needs to be modified. Not this one, but let's see if I can find it. So I think it was this one. Nope. There's a lot of filtering happening on that magnitude.
That's getting close to some old school dopamine bass.
Yeah.
Back in the day, breakbeat artist.
Cool. So to get that expressive magnitude bootleg, you have to like create kind of like an expression with the LFO where you like create a really like interesting LFO where you do something like this, right? And you're expressing that. Oh. This might not be exactly the same, but I'm just showing you guys the idea behind it. So you're gonna have to explore and find the rhythm that will work, but that's the idea, is you want to draw something in there to create something interesting in the filter. But I'm gonna bypass that for now. So we'll call this 20 magnitude Reese. Okay, what's next?
All right, we got Ashley, the Reese from Allski Synopsis Part 2.
Okay, a lot of Reese requests today. Synopsis Party Olski. Oh, something old school sounding. I like that. Cool. Seems like there's another layer to make it extra gnarly.
Maybe the unison?
I have unison on. I think there's just one of the go-to waveforms I like to add some gnarliness is these digital waveforms. So pretty much the ones that start with D that has that dist in the beginning. These ones sound extra gnarly. So this tends to add that character to it.
Is that for distortion or any clue?
What's that?
Do you think that's like a representation of distortion or?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's so it's good you brought that up because I never thought of that until now. But interesting that they have that prefix there. So I think they added some distortion on top of these wavetables because I always go to these to make Reese's because it has that gnarly kind of nasally sound.
Edgy kind of.
Yeah. I'm going to save that. 21 Olski. Cool.
All right, our next one's from Thomas Hooverkamp, and the track is John Rolodex, Unadorned. And he says the sound he wants is at 1 minute and 2 seconds in.
Unadorned. Okay, shouts out to my homie Rolodex. And that's from his album, that EP that came out on Metalheads.
We got one more after this, and we'll call it a day.
All right, sweet. All right, so I know, because I'm good friends with John. He actually uses... well, I'm not going to say yet because, well, it's a secret, but you guys will find out that he's my guest on my YouTube coming up. So just for you guys will know that he's coming up on my show. But, yeah, so you'll see how he does it himself, but I'll try my take on his kind of bass stab right here. That sounds nasty. I'll save that. 22 Rolodex.
God damn.
Yeah. All right. And then?
All right. Our last and final request is from Andrew Ashley, and it's Contact Planet 9.
Ooh, that sounds like a classic. I don't remember that one. Contact Planet 9. Okay. Andrew, is that you want that the high pitch sound? I'm gonna assume that's the sound you want, but just let us know in the chat if that is what you want. That's a nice one for the last one.
I actually tagged Andrew a few minutes ago, and he hasn't replied yet, so he may be listening but not able to chat back.
No problem.
I would say, I think a couple of those bass sounds in that one we've kind of done similar to, but that higher one I don't think you have, so I would go with that.
Yeah, let's go for that. That sounds nasty. 20. I'm gonna make a couple versions of this one. When you add that multi-band compression, it just really brings it out. Sometimes it's a bit harsh still, so you gotta like finesse it. Adding some reverb will make it sound a little more wet. Now you may want to, this is totally optional, but you can high pass it and then just add a clean sub on the bottom.
There you go.
Are there any non-super chat ones that which had a lot of requests? Maybe we'll do one of those if.
Yeah, there are. Let me see. There were 3 that stuck out. I'll just tell you all 3, and if you're familiar, you could pick which one you want. How about that?
Sure.
So one was Halogenics, Bledge.
Yeah.
Might have meant blue, maybe. The other was Moppy Swift, the 1. And the third was Scorpio Trouble. And that's on V Recordings.
Right. Okay. So I think I'm going to tackle Scorpio because that one's a little bit easier. The 1 might take some time. I might take that one home and do it offline. If I can figure that one out, I'll send it to you guys. Actually, I might want to do that for an upcoming YouTube video. So I'll hold up from doing the 1 because that's a popular track. But Scorpio, I can do. It's a track I actually really like to play, so I know that one. And then we'll call that a show. Okay, so let me save that. It's number 2. Yeah. Let me just refresh my memory on Scorpio. Classic track. Yeah, okay. I believe that there's a square in a saw. And there's a pitch modulation that pitches it down. There's a pitch bend. And we can add. I added this kind of LFO attack for a little bit of like new school, but you can turn that off if you want. I'll just put a macro if you don't want that. comments. That's a cool idea. We'll see. There's a treble down. Great. This makes me want to dance.
Yeah, I'm really digging that. Sounds like it'd be good for a vocal track, you know, put like a rap artist over or something.
Yeah, it's so funky. So I'll call that Trouble Scorpio. All right, so that's the last one. So let me check in with the chat room before we close off. Yeah, hope you guys found all the presets. If you guys, don't worry, I'll send you guys a link with all the files so you guys have it all after the show. I'll leave the link up for another day for those that are tuning in late. But yeah, shouts out to everyone that tuned in. Hey Kim, what's up? Thanks for walking in. Chris, what's up? Dab1, Waypoint, Ashley, Mankey, Thomas, Hovercamp. Shouts out to you all. Yeah. Avi, Nightglow, what's up? Thanks for dropping by. Gabe, what's up? Yeah, so yeah, this was the live streams to celebrate 20,000 subscribers, and this was fun. This was really fun, and hopefully you found some sounds that you can use in your tracks today. We tried to get through as much as I could today. Some of the sounds you may need to finesse a little bit. You may need to add some additional effects on top. So you may need to add some EQing and some saturation on top to really bring out the sound. Just within the scope of the show, it's hard to fine tune the sounds, right? Because in a real session, I would probably spend like half an hour, 45 minutes on one sounds. But today we wanted to get through as many sounds as we could. So hopefully you guys can use the presets. Just use what I've taught you guys, and explore the parameters and tweak it a bit until you find something that you like in it. So yes, so thanks again everyone for joining me in today's celebration, and hopefully we'll hit the next milestone soon. I'm not sure what it'll be. I'm not sure if I'll make it to 30K or do we wait till 50K. We'll see how things go. But again, thank you for being with me through this journey so far, and hope you guys will continue to support me through this journey. And yeah, and Chris, thank you for moderating the chat. Definitely helped a lot today. It was a lot more manageable today in terms of creating the sounds for you guys and also interacting with you guys. So thank you for that, Chris.
Of course, my friend. My pleasure, man. Had a great time. Learned a lot. Looking forward to tweaking some of these presets myself and see what we can come up with.
Yeah, so yeah, if you guys end up using any of these presets, would really love to hear what you end up making with these sounds. Don't worry, I don't want any credit. You guys can take the sounds and use it for whatever you want with it. It's for you guys. It's to say thank you for supporting me in this journey. And yeah, thank you again everyone for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Put in some hours in the studio, make some music, and let me know what you guys come up with. And with that said, I will see you at the next video. All right. Okay. Peace out, everyone.